to another episode of Beer for Breakfast ABV. I am Danielle from Marty and Danielle on 91X every morning. As usual, I have my beer drinking partner in crime with me, Paul Segura.
I'm the tall guy.
Look at this. Does this make you feel better? This makes you feel worse.
This makes me feel like awkwardly tall.
We have the shortest brewers in all of San Diego beer. Just kidding. We have Resident Brewing on with us. We have Craig, head brewer. Welcome. And we have a new face from Resident with us today. This is Jordan. Jordan is the director of persuasion.
Thank you for
Great title.
having me on.
For boring people, it'd be marketing and social media, but he is the director of persuasion.
That sounds way sexier.
Oh, well, thank you. That's quite a compliment.
This is super exciting because the first time you guys came on Beer for Breakfast, we were celebrating the fact that Resident was about to celebrate their first anniversary. Yep. And here we are, 4th anniversary. Congratulations, dude.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yes,
Cheers.
congratulations,
Cheers.
Robert. Super awesome. So we started out with the Banker's Pill, a Bohemian style Pilsner, 5%. This is a super clean beer, dude.
Yeah, this is a great beer that's one of my favorites to brew. We use some noble hops in there, and we use some traditional floor malted Bohemian malts from Wireman, and just keep it as clean and neutral as possible.
So you use Hallertau what?
Hallertau Middle Fra.
Middle Fra. Middle Fra. What's up, Fra?
Yeah, it's a good hop. It's a nice noble
It is a
hop.
nice hop. I get a lemony flavor in there, slightly citrusy. It's got the perfect balance of bitterness and maltiness, I think. I mean, it's got a nice bready, slightly biscuity, malt side, but then the hops kind of poke through in a nice way.
We are in Girl Scout cookie season right now, and this makes me want to have that trefoil, the really boring cookie. That would just go so well with this, bring out that biscuity flavor of
That
all
would
of
be
it.
fun.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice job. I bet you guys could sell a boatload of this for the people that
It sells
want
pretty
something
well.
lighter.
It's definitely the beer that I like to drink, after I'm done working. And if you want something that's not hoppy, it's just super easy, clean drinking. So.
Yeah, there's a time and a place for every beer, right?
Yep.
I feel like you kind of tricked us because that's a nice 5%, but the other 2 beers you brought, we're looking at big beers over here, Craig.
Yeah, so
We brought that first one because we kind of felt bad, really.
So this is our triple IPA that we.
Now that our palate is cleansed, right? Now we're just gonna.
Complete opposite side of the spectrum. We're going to a 10.5% triple IPA.
Ooh,
we brew
good
this
lord.
only once a year to time it on the to release when the Pliny the Younger comes out.
Will this be part of the little festival that?
Yes, we
happens
won second place. Silver. Yeah, we got a silver
Yeah.
last year at the Hamilton's triple IPA.
Triple IPA throwdown. I
Yeah.
saw Scott. It's going down.
Yeah.
I can't
We are
wait.
sending them a keg for this. Hopefully, South Park won last year, so we're looking to. Hopefully, we can.
Rigged.
I don't know how you guys remember anyone who won that last year.
So I was one of the judges of that, man. I have to say, the beer's legit. The ones you thought might be Pliny weren't. So everybody is doing a way better job making, well, I mean, you guys included, if you won silver, making these kind of beers these days, man.
Yeah, we basically did the same recipe. We made one small tweak with one of the dry hops, but Citra, Nelson, Simcoe, and it's got some Cryo Equinox in there. So
Very cool.
Well, cheers to that.
Oh my God, this smells,
smells
tropical
great.
as hell
it's really hoppy. So
and orangey. Wow, this smells like a fruit drink, like a friggin'
Ooh.
mango. I get a lot of mango.
tons of tropical fruit in there. Yeah. The aroma
It's kind of like
I'm pretty happy with it.
it's like a fruit punch kind of going on in there.
Yeah, this could certainly
my
get
God.
you into trouble.
Yeah.
Because
This
it
is a
drinks very
crippler.
smooth.
Yeah, I could crush this. Based on the flavor, I'd want to crush this. It's kind of has that sort of Hanson's fruit drink, like mango,
Yeah, it's juicy.
super juicy.
10.5% too.
Yeah, it's not real boozy. It's pretty smooth for 10.
You guys have always done a great job with your IPAs. I've got to say, I do pop in there once in a while, and I love the IPAs you guys are doing.
Yeah, we do a lot of them for sure.
Always nicely made.
Thank you.
All right, that's enough
Plus, it's just
complimenting
good.
Craig. No more complimenting Craig.
all right.
His
Craig,
head
you
will,
suck.
His head
I
will
hate
get
you.
so big. I say these things because I love you. And this beer is great, by the way.
Thank you.
So, before we get into our last beer, anniversary. going down this weekend. Residence Weekend. You thought it was President's Weekend? No, it's Residence Weekend.
Residence Weekend.
Yeah, Residence. We're calling it Residence Day this year. It falls on President's Day weekend, so Saturday. Come on down to the brewery. We're gonna have tons of specialty beers. We're releasing our barrel-aged barley wine, which is on sale online. But if you missed the online sale, you can come in and purchase at the brewery. And
That's a sexy bottle, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Wax dipped.
So bourbon barrel-aged, aged for over a year in the barrels, and it's an English barley wine strain, so it's definitely malt forward. Not like an American barley wine, so the hops are a little subdued, and it's really, you get a lot of caramel, toffee, vanilla flavors in there.
This is what we're trying next, right?
Yeah.
Nicely
And
done.
that is actually not our only anniversary beer. We'll also have a hazy double IPA that we were canning the day before the party. So it doesn't get really much fresher than that. It's going to have pretty much all of our favorite hops. It's got Nelson, Mosaic,
You guys use
Citra.
those Nelson hops
got-
and everything. What's up
Well,
with
that is
Why
Craig's
is
last
that?
name, so
You guys
it's-
partial to like
it's kind of part of it.
Nelson?
Underneath the scroll.
But yeah, we also have
Craig
the
Nelson.
Strata hops are going in there too.
Strata's
so-
a nice
yeah.
new variety too, man. I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
forward
We've
to
been
that,
loving that
one.
one, so,
Wow.
yeah, it's
All
gonna be
right.
great.
That should be delicious.
I'll have to cruise over for that.
So a lot of specialty stuff going on Saturday. So.
Your barrel aged stuff is also usually a nice. I mean, the bottle releases you guys do are pretty well thought out and well executed.
Yeah.
I look forward to those when you guys do those, man. Those are really
We're
good.
talking about it so much. I'm just hopping in. I can't.
I gotta stop saying nice things about this guy.
No, it's just we were
Actually,
talking
it's not about
this
him
beer, and I wanna
personally.
try
It's
it
about
so
his
bad.
beers. Like I could see that.
Well,
I mean, look at him.
I can tell you a lot.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't say that.
taking it as a
If I didn't love that guy, I wouldn't be saying this kind of stuff.
No, but a lot of work goes into every one of these bottles. You know, every one is hand filled, hand labeled, hand waxed, and
A lot of care goes
there's
into
a
what you
lot
guys
of
do.
work that goes into each and every
Yeah.
one of these bottles.
And it
Craig-
shows, man.
Craig's idea to do a little extra wax on the shoulder, like a king would wear one of those.
I kind of
Epaulets.
like a knight with the shawl like hanging off the side of a horse, and
Oh my
That
gosh.
bottle's like a knight.
I just wanted it to look majestic. So
Smell this beer.
Okay. I'm
Smell
looking
it.
forward to this.
This is the barley wine that we were talking about, bourbon barrel
Oh
aged.
my god. So I get
11.6.
like dried fruits like dates and raisins.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of
and
raisins.
Man.
Oh.
Ooh. And I get some like vanilla, maybe vanillins from the oak.
yeah, a lot of vanilla in there.
Oh
It
wow.
smells boozy as well. Like that, that could scare you, but I love bourbon.
Are you sure this is a barley wine?
This is a sipper, all right.
Because I've never had a barley wine
Well, you've
that I
probably-
wanted to keep drinking, and I want to keep drinking
You
this.
probably had American barley wines, which are traditionally super hoppy.
Yeah.
And they do turn more malty as they get older. That's why a lot of people age the American barley wines. They do change a lot. This one is ready to drink, ready to go right now.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen to it in a year or two from now, but it is ready to drink. It's the maltiness, the vanilla, the top.
You guys have already done the aging
We've done the
for
aging.
everybody.
You don't need to age it. If you want to age it, buy two, age one, drink one now. But
Perfect.
Where'd the
Yeah.
idea to do this style come from?
we're barley wine fans. Robert really wanted to do an English style. He liked the English strain, and we just wanted to bring out more of the malt instead of the hops. So
I applaud you guys for like schooling people on the difference between American barley wine and English barley wine.
I didn't know there was a
English-
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I
you're,
had no idea.
if you're
Yeah.
expecting Bigfoot, this is not Bigfoot. So
Right, yeah.
it's a great beer, but it's
Yeah.
not
Bigfoot's
beer.
hoppy,
So
and it's kind of bitter, yeah.
So,
And that's the difference between the two, right
If you're
there.
looking for the malty notes, this is what you're gonna get.
Am I getting
Right.
like a little bit of coconut caramel off of this, or is my mind? Have I eaten too many Samoa cookies, and that's all
No,
it
you're-
tastes now?
I mean, I know we do a lot of coconut stuff, but there's no coconut, there's no adjuncts in here.
Definitely the caramel, though.
It might just
Yeah.
be in the air at this point since we use so much, but
It could be in all the fermenters.
Like I said, I've been going head first into Girl Scout cookies left and right, so that might be the problem. I'm like, ooh, Samoa Girl Scout cookie.
So Samoa's would go good with this because
Yeah.
there's all that caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Totally, yeah.
Coffee, yeah.
Toffee, you hit the nail on the head. Toffee and dates and caramel and raisins, so much going on. And then you get the oak, which has a little bit of that sort of graham cracker, and then you get bourbon kind of in the finish.
Yeah.
This is layers of complexity.
I
I'm getting
would
a little
say,
crunk.
so this is what I'm saying, guys. I'm saying we go and have a bonfire and make some s'mores and crack a bottle of this open and have a great time.
Sounds good to me.
And then we'll hold
Allegedly.
hands and we'll sing Kumbaya.
That's the whole thing. We're doing it. Resident, we're doing it. I did want to ask you a quick question that I did not prepare you for before this, so I hope I don't embarrass you.
Boxes or briefs?
Are you guys still making seltzer?
We are.
Because I had your seltzer a couple months ago, and I will say that it was one of the better hard seltzers that I've had in San Diego.
Yes, we have a new version called Tropical No Laws. So we're calling all our seltzers No Laws. And so we made a tropical version where we did pineapple, coconut, and then a boatload of mango. So super tropical. It's good. If you come down and you don't want a beer or you have a gluten problem, go for the seltzer, try it out, it's good.
And a big difference with ours is that we're using all real fruit in the seltzers, whereas a lot of the seltzers you get out on the market are using extracts and things along those lines.
There's a time and a place for seltzers. Don't poop on seltzers, man.
Absolutely.
I know we're all beer people here, but there's a time and a place for seltzers. Make peace with it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm gonna say that right now. Just throw that out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm right there with you. You know, sometimes you want a big 11.6 barley wine. Sometimes you just want a light seltzer. There's a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
So this weekend, you want to get out to Resident. Residence Day is on Saturday. You will try this beer. You said there's a canning of a double.
Double IPA, yep.
You want to get in for that. If for some reason you've been living under a rock for the past 4 years, Resident Brewing is right there in downtown San Diego on 4th Avenue, NC, right next to the trolley stop. It is inside of the local.
Correct.
Park on the outskirts and take the trolley there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
As a matter of fact, just ride share to the anniversary party, because you're not going to want to be driving after this.
Serious.
Yeah, and the party is really kind of taking off at 11 and slowing down a little bit at 6. We'll have a great beer list on and all these bottles and everything available for people all night. But yeah, we have like the DJ and everything up until 6 o'clock. So try to make it down
like
before
Craig
then.
be dancing?
Oh, of course, yeah. Craig is dancing on at least one table.
Or at
I
least
can't
one
wait
table.
to see Robert start dancing on tables. Robert, this is where I'm calling you out. You got to dance on
Wait,
tables for your
Robert who?
anniversary.
Where is Robert?
Some people have grown-up jobs, Paul. Someday we'll have a grown-up job. I don't know. Thank you so much, Jordan. Where's the best way to keep up with everything Resident Brewing?
Yeah, we post daily on our Instagram and Facebook. Pretty active on social media. Also, you can go to our website. It's residentbrewing.com. And then through our Instagram right now, if you go into our bio, we have a link there that will direct you to the anniversary party, like Brown Paper Tickets website, where you can purchase the bottles and the cans, as well as your glassware and pours for the anniversary party.
Perfect.
Grab a bottle of this. You're not
yeah.
going to be disappointed, man. It's really good.
Not at all. And I give him all the hardest time in the world because I love him so much. If you ever see Craig out there, buy him a beer. He makes delicious beer.
And
it's
please
just good
give him a
conversation.
hard time as well.
But you have to. That's the only way. It's a balance.
Yes.
We've got to balance things. Thank you so much. Every Friday morning, Paul comes on the morning show with Marty and I. We have beer for breakfast at 9:10. We will be getting down on some Resident this week, getting ready for Residence Day. Thank you so much, and cheers to independently owned craft beer and radio in San Diego.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
And sisters.
I want to be a brother.
91X.